Hi, boys and girls, and welcome to morning meeting. Today is April 22nd, 2020. Happy Wednesday. It's April 22nd, 2020, and it is Earth Day. It's a sunny and 52 degrees. Let's find out more about Earth Day together. It's going to be a wonderful day. Hugs, Mrs. DiCamillo, Mrs. Fazig, Mrs. Smith, and Mrs. Whitney. What is Earth Day? Earth Day is an annual event celebrated around the world on April 22nd to demonstrate support for environmental protection. It was first celebrated in 1970. It now includes events coordinated globally all around the world by the Earth Day Network in more than 193 countries. What can you do on Earth Day? These are the suggested activities to help people throughout the world participate in Earth Day. So you could go on a beach cleaning adventure. That might be kind of hard for us because we don't live near the beach, but people that do, it's a great activity to do. You could plant a tree. You could buy a bag for life. A bag for life is just a reusable grocery bag. And right now, we're not really using those in the grocery stores because we want to be able to get rid of our grocery bags. But for the future, and they're good for everything. I throw all kinds of stuff in them and keep them in the car. Don't eat any meats. This sounds kind of strange, right? To me, it doesn't sound strange, or to Mrs. Marburger, it doesn't sound strange. But sometimes in certain countries, animals take over a lot of the land and drink a lot of the water, forcing it to not be environmentally sound for those people around in that area. They don't have enough water and they don't have enough land to live off of. So in some countries, it makes a lot of sense to give up meat so that you can provide for the people, not just the animals. Another thing is to go microbead free. Well, what is that? Well, microbead free doesn't really affect the majority of you, really affects people that use cosmetics, makeup. Most makeup today does not have microbeads in it, but a long time ago, it used to have a lot of microbeads, and those would go down the drain when you'd wash your face, and then going into the ocean eventually, because all water is connected through our earth, and then that would cause problems for the animals that were living there. Walk or ride a bike. Being resourceful instead of using a car is super important for our environment. Give up chewing gum. Did you know that chewing gum is actually plastic? And that is why they tell you not to swallow it. And chewing gum, when you throw it out, doesn't actually break down because it has plastic in it. And shopping at local farmers markets. Again, with our world the way it is very hard right now. It's hard to get out. It's hard to go shopping. And when we're due, we're looking for convenience. But when you go to a farmer's market, instead of going to a grocery store, there's less things that are packaged. The fresh foods are not put in plastic and they're not on styrofoam containers. And of course, it also helps because the farmers around us are really raising things that we need. So it helps support our community as well. So there's some ideas. Why don't you pick one and try today? Go for a walk or think about what you might change in the future about buying a bag and not using plastic bags at the grocery store. We might not be able to get out and do something today, but we'll be able to do it in the future. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. The Lorax is one of our favorite characters from Dr. Seuss, and he is specifically telling us with those truffula trees, if we do not want to help, it's not going to get better. So reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reduce the amount of things that you use, like electricity and running water. Reuse things that you can. Reuse a water bottle. Recycle glass, recycle cans, recycle plastic, and keep repeating it to make our earth a friendlier, happier, healthier place. Boys and girls, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of the day.